You were expecting someone else.
Oh, that is absurd.
This is all your fault, you accursed cat.
You little acorn brain.
That acrobatic blue bonbon won't get away this time. Quiet, you addle-brained assistant. There's one of those annoying little appetizers now. Why should I settle for a few appetizers? Yes, you apprentice misfit.
What's that awful smell?
What's that awful smell? And now, my babbling blue friend, I'll get you for this, you backstabbing battle axe. Get off of me, you backstabbing leech. Breathe this, you back-talking buffoon.
Now, let's go find a bunch of bad Smurf houses.
Oh, that woman sure has a bad temper. Who are you calling a brute, you barbarian? Open up, you beast. I want to catch those beastly blue Smurfs. Stop squirming, you beasts. Oh, stop belly aching. No, you big crybaby. You big hairy idiot. Unhand those Smurfs, you big lizard. Of course, you big lummox. Leave it to that big mouth book of spells to make us search all night for clammy moss. That big oaf is too stupid to... Hey! Well, I said it was empty, you big oaf. But how can I, with this big stupid wall in my way? Oh, quiet, you big tub of lard. Get out of here, you bird brain. If that bird made it over these hills, then you can too, bird brain. And now, you bite-sized blue snacks. Go lay an egg, blabberbeak. Those noisy boxes led me right to you, my little black and blue blabbermouths. No, blasted poot. Now I'll get all of them, the whole blasted bunch. Will that blasted cloud ever run dry? Why, if it weren't for this blasted heat, this would be child's play. No doubt an expedition to that blasted island. To that blasted log. And he used his blasted magic. Now where is that blasted moon? If only I hadn't used that blasted powder. This is all your fault, Azrael. You and those blasted Smurfs. All the fault of those blasted Smurfs. Those blasted Smurfs are drowning by now. I just can't get those blasted Smurfs out of my mind. Ooh, those blasted Smurfs. Ooh, if only I could find those blasted Smurfs. This blasted thing won't turn around. You're doomed, my blubbering blue tippet. Get back here, you blue baboon. That's the last time I help those blue baboons. Blue beasties? Blue beasties? Blast those blue branch hoppers.
Why, I'll give upset tummies to those blue little dummies.
Try to rid the world of a few blue pests, and what does it get you? You blue wretch. Why, you blundering baboon. Now let's get those two big spenders out to see this bogus village. I'll get you for this, you bonehead. Azrael, you boneheaded nincompoop. Then take this, you boneheads. Careful with that, you boob. I'd know their boorish blue voices anywhere for their bothersome meddling. You come back here, you bouncing brat. Come back here, you brainless boot. Not only do I have to chaperone the little brats. Stay back, you little brats. The nerve of those little brats, Azrael. Now, where can those two brats be? Quiet, you brats, or I'll feed you to my cat. Why, you brazen beavers? Who needs a broken-down old genie anyway? You'll never war any good, you broken-down old goat. Let's go, you buffoon. Oh, quiet, you bug brain. Quiet, bug brain. Hurry along, you bumble bunny. That's my goal, you bumblehead. Ooh, those bumbling baboons. Hey, watch where you're going, you bumbling twit. Look at what you did, you bungling brute. Careful, Buster. That's a family heirloom you have there. After those cartwheeling canapes, Scruple. You decide nothing, charlatan. Now to find those chattering Smurfs. You cheat. Oh, I hate those cloud-hopping Smurfs. Careful, you clumsy beast. Why, you clumsy cat. Why didn't this confounded clay explode? Confounded contraption. Drat! That confounded contraption's turned on me. Let go of me, you contemptible canine. The contemptible little beast can't be too far. Curse you, cuckoo. The horrible little monster has run like a coward. Good grief, Azrael. Don't be such a coward. Come along, you cowardly beast. Come back here, you cowardly cat. And most of all, I hate that cowardly cat, Azrael. Don't just stand there, you cowardly cat. Come back here, you cowardly flea bag. Get moving, you cowardly fraidy cat. Keep your claws to yourself, you cowardly furball. No, shut up, you cowardly fuzz bucket. Oh, you cowardly little beast. Come back here, you cowardly little Smurf. Cranky old book. Cranky old book. But that crazed canine is with them. With this crazy cap, I'll sniff out those Smurfs in no time. Careful, you crazy cap. Come in, you little creep. I know my divining rod will lead me to those despicable Smurfs, and no doubt put there by those despicable Smurfs. What have you done to my beautiful hobble, you despicable wretch? Those detestable little creatures have gone to sleep, Azriel. Oh, here come those detestable Smurfs right into my trap. Stay down, you dingy dunce. This is Papa Smurf's dirty doing. Let us go, you dirty double-crossing slime. It's a disaster detector. It's disgusting.
We can't help being so disgusting.
What have you done with my cat, you disgusting blue pests? And now, my disgusting little Smurfs. No more capturing those disgusting little Smurfs only to lose them again. I think I hear one of those disgusting little Smurfs now. Their disgusting little village must be somewhere within this circle. Why, those disgusting, miserable, being nice to those disgusting, nauseating blue wretches. How those disgusting old shrews are gone, Azriel. What is this disgusting, revolting, smelly pile of feathers doing here? Don't touch me, you disgusting Smurf! At least I don't have to look like a disgusting Smurf anymore. Disgusting Smurf laughter. Then I'll show those disgusting little Smurfs the real meaning of meanie. Why, you double-crossing little... I'm going to have a talk with that double-dealing book of spells. Not all, you doubting dandelion. You hear that, my doubting disciple? Patience, you doubting drips. You hear that, you doubting fleabag? I'll show those doubting wizards a Smurf or two. I'll show those doubting wizards all that dreadful cheer. Looks like you two are real duds as duck hunters. Get him, you dumb cat, get him! Never do anything yourself if you can find someone dumber to do it for you. That was ouch, the dumbest thing out. How can I be brilliant when I'm constantly distracted by dum-dums? Get me out of here, you dunderhead! Egad, you dunderhead, what have you done? No wonder it doesn't work, you dunderhead. I'm not marrying anyone, you dunderhead. Oh, it's me, you dunderhead. Down, you dunderhead, down! Careful with those, you dunderheads. I've never seen this eccentric little fool before. Ah, what did I tell you, old faithless feline? Shh, I don't want that fake to hear. Watch it, you faulty-footed fools! Never mind, you featherbrain! Me, you featherbrained idiot! Get off of me, you featherbrained feline! No, you featherbrained flunky! What are you doing here, you feathered bag of bones? Give me that hat, you feathered fool! Get rid of those feathered pests! I am rotten when I trip feeble little old ladies who are trying to cross the road! Oh, never mind, you feline failure! Get off that, you feline flea bag! Azriel, you feline fool! Wait till I get my hands on that feline fur ball. I heard that, you feline fuzz bucket. You almost cost me 100 Smurfs, you felonious feline. All right, my felonious feline. Just hold the doll steady, you fidgety flake. You filthy blue wretches have finally run out of luck. Well, at least we finally destroyed those filthy, disgusting, vile, vulgar mushrooms. And once this flamboyant blue twit leads me to Smurf Village, there's no escape for them either. Keep quiet, you flea ball. What is wrong with you, you flea-ridden fuzzbrain? Stop that, you flea bag. Get your slime-picking hands off of me, you flea bag hag. Quiet, you flea bags. Get off of me, you flea-bitten freeloader. Ah, it's about time you found some itchy nut fungus, you flea-bitten furball. No time for games, you flea-bitten furball. What are you doing, you flea-brained feline? Stop, you flea-ridden mutt. Come back here, you fleeing fillets. After them, you flower-headed fools. Why, you fly-casting flunky. When I get my hands on that flying freak, I'll... Yeah! When I'm finished with you, a more suitable name might be Flying Furball. Get off me, you flying furball! That foaming Fido has flipped its fur. Get off, you fool! No, they're making a fool of you, Azriel. Nugget, you fool! Get over here! Quiet, quiet, you fool! You'll scare them away! Make a fool out of me, will you? Get off of me, you fool! Why, only a fool would... What? Do they take me for a fool? Let us go, you fool! The first time they made a fool out of me. Don't try to make a fool out of me, cause I'm way ahead of you. Give me that book, you fool. The Smurfs, you fool. How could you let that Smurf make a fool out of you? Careful, you fool. You fool. Look what you've done. Get out of my way, you fool. Take her back to the village, you fool. You fool. Look what you've done to my gold maker. Get this off me, you fool. Yow! Help me, you fool.
What kind of fool do you think I am?
Faster, you fool. Faster. Do they take me for a fool? Who did you expect, you little fool? Prince Smurfing? Get off, I say, you fool. I can't see.
Stay away from me, you fool cat!
You fool cat! Stop him! Stop him! I can't believe I would ever miss that fool cat. Get him, you fool cat. Oh, there you are, you fool cat. How dare you defy me, you fool cat. The scissors, you fool cat. Ouch! Stop it, you fool cat. Ouch! Oh, you fool cat. What do you want with this fool cat, Azrael? Oh, I can't wait for that fool cat. I was foolish to ask a book for a house. I said after them, you foolish flea bag. No, you foolish flea bag. Yes, those foolish little Smurfs will never be able to resist. The fools! Try to hide, you fools! The fools! Those fools at the Wizard's Library almost never stop complaining. You fools! Hurry, you fools, before they get away! Oh, that was a foul trick, Papa Smurf! No, you are a fraud! Oh, that fraudulent twat! Find your own Smurf hound, you freeloading flea bag! Just wait till that freeloading fraud sees all my Smurfs! Oh, not only do I have a freeloading furball on my hands, I'm flying, you frightened furball! Oh, it makes me shiver just to think of all those frozen blue bonbons! Scruple, you fumble-footed flunky! Faster, you fumbling flunky! Azrael, you furbrain! Oh, let go, furbrain! You furbrain feline, look what you've done! Oh, I'll be happy to shuffle that fur bag off to the hills! Get off my face, you furball! Quiet, you furball! Follow me, you furball! Oh, you're supposed to capture Smurfs, not chase that furry little phony! It won't work, you little fuzzball! Don't just stand there, you gaping goofball!
When the whole world...
What garbage! That gargantuan thimble brain is too... kind-hearted. Smurfberry jam! Ghastly stuff! Yuck! Oh, you gluttonous furball! You're good for nothing! Why, that good-for-nothing... Azrael, if you run off with that good-for-nothing cat, I'll never speak to you again! I hope that good-for-nothing Scruple has finished scrubbing my cauldron. They're so kind, so sweet, so goody-goody. I've written that goody-goody for years. Let Papa Smurf use his goody-goody formula on this new Smurfette. The great oak will become a great big blabbermouth.
Oh, this is all your fault, you great big goofball!
Keep your grubby paws off of it, you greedy little gold digger. Only on the outside, greedy little Smurf. But perhaps I can stretch this greedy little Smurf into a full-course meal. This gummed-up gadget may come in handy after all. Where's that addle-brained apprentice Scruple? Quiet, you harebrained half-pint. That hairy hound's really on the move. My termite will hitchhike on this hairy hound. Quiet, you half-pint half-wit. When that hiccuping hooligan finds his Smurfs, so will we. Oh, how I love that hideous hat. That hideous laughter is very familiar, Azrael. Watch your step, you hooded half-wit. This help chest looks pretty hopeless, Azrael. Horrible foul-smelling stuff to us. How could those horrible little creatures build a machine like that so quickly? The horrible little monster. I'll be able to find those horrible little Smurfs with no problem. Those horrible little Smurfs are to blame. Oh, blast those horrible little Smurfs. What is that horrible noise? Another dream about those horrible Smurfs. Oh, what a horrible taste. Those horrid little Smurfs. To think my handsome nose is on that horrid ogre's face. He's full of hot air. Quiet, you hot-headed has-been. I'm coming, you howling bit of buzzard bait. When the Smurfs come looking for that howling hound, you idiot, Azrael. Azrael, don't just sit there, you idiot. Smurfs, you idiot, not dragons. Stop, you idiot. From the Smurf village, you idiot. Stop, you idiot. Oh, the idiot is taking Azrael with him. the locket, you idiot! Make that hat, you idiot! You don't find rutty rock fungus in the grass, you idiot! Of course, you idiot! Of course there is, you idiot! That wasn't the rain, you idiot! Keep trying, you idiot! Get off of me, you idiot! Only an idiot would fall for that old trick. Not me, you idiot! Because, you idiot! Pump faster, you idiot! You idiot! We switched sacks, you idiot! Curse that idiot hook! This is all your fault, you idiotic cat! All I have to do is follow your idiotic little voices! I thought not, you ignorant, stupid cat! Get out of here, you imbecile! The Smurfs, you imbecile! There's the Smurfs, you imbecile! What are you doing, you imbecile? Some imbecile child looking for a Halloween treat? I refuse to carry out your imbecilic idea! Don't be so impatient, Azriel! This is my house, you imposter! Once it's finished, that imposter won't stand a chance! Why, you little imps? Why, you impudent little... What's the meaning of this incredible eyesore? I didn't blow it. That infernal blizzard blower did. Oh no, you infernal insect! This antidote will stop my infernal laughing. Thank goodness those infernal quackers will soon be bubbling in this broth. I know that infernal scepter is here somewhere. And stop that infernal scratching! Not only have I lost the Smurfs, you infested idiot! Silence, you insects! Those insidious Smurfs are bound to show up! What are you doing, you interfering insect? I have no time for jesters! I'll get that little jokester! I'll send those joyriding Smurfs on a little detour! I told you, I am not interested in buying junk! Once I have that king-size dimwit under my control, watch it, you klutzy condor! That's what I've been telling you, nuthead! We're getting closer to the great oak, lame brain! This ought to keep those lame brain Smurfs from catching on! There you are, you lazy feline! Keep cranking, you lazy good-for-nothing! As soon as you get a job so we can afford to eat, you lazy little loser! Wrong, you lazy little lout! It's about time, you lazy lout! What's taking you so long, you lazy lout? Yes, and it's a honey of an idea, you lazy lunkhead! Ooh, it's about time, you lead-footed apprentice! Come back here, you lily-livered lousers! I have just the spell for you, you little ankle-biter! I want a Smurf, not that little beast! I knew you little beasties couldn't resist to lose my big blue lunch because of a little beastly butterfly! Get away from me, you little beasts! I hate, loathe, and detest those little beasts! Come to Gargamel, my little bird brain. And that little blinker's last wish. Give up, you little blue ankle biters. How's the weather down there, you little blue ants? All right, you little blue babbler. Start babbling. Why, that little blue baboon? Those little blue baboons should be Smurf tartar by now. When the little blue baboon sees Azriel, that little blue baboon sees the culprit. It was nice of those little blue baboons to leave us a ladder, Azriel. If it weren't for those little blue baboons, what's the matter, you little blue baboons? We wouldn't want to disappoint those little blue baboons, would we? I'll get you little blue baboons. Oh, drat! Where did that little blue barbarian go? Won't be long before some of the little blue barbarians come this way. One of the little blue bathing beauties is missing. We'll sneak down and get the drop on those little blue bathing beauties. What kind of vitamins have those little blue beanbags been taking? Go ahead, blow your heart out, you little blue bean brain. Allow me to demonstrate, you little blue bean brains. Come to Gargamel, you little blue beast. Stand still, you little blue beast. And the basket of little blue beasties for company. Go ahead, run, you little blue beasts. Those little blue beasts, what are they up to? To think those little blue beasts will be celebrating and giving thanks for a good harvest. A village so much better than the old Smurf village that the little blue beasts will flock to it. And if any of those little blue beasts try to get away, come to Gargamel, you little blue beasts. I know those little blue beasts are around here somewhere, Azriel. Come back here, you little blue beasts. Slow down, you little blue beasts. Come back here, you little blue beasts. I hate those little blue beasts. The world would be much better off if all those little blue beasts were fried. I'm on your trail now, you little blue bedbugs. Of course, that little blue beggar will be lining my pockets with gold. The little blue beggars are mine to wipe out all those little blue beggars once and for all. You this is all the fault of those little blue beggars. You little blue beggars won't get away. No, I can't wait to bombard those little blue beggars. Getting my hands on those little blue beggars is worth more than gold. Scrooble, those little blue beggars are getting away. Now that I'm puppy-proofed, those little blue-bellied pests haven't got a chance. Those little blueberry pickers will never be able to resist. It's your funeral march, you little blueberry pickers. You feel differently, my little blue betrayer. Listen, you little blue bimbo. Come back here, you little blue bimbos. Now, to make the little blue bird brain sing like a canary. Where is that little blue blabbermouth? Tell me where that cave is, you little blue blabbermouth. Oh, I never should have listened to those little blue blabbermouths. Bring me those little blue bobbleheads. Gotcha, you little blue bonbon. You don't even have that long, you little blue bonbons. Come here, you little blue bonbons. Those little blue bonbons will soon be mine. I've got you now, you little blue bonbons. It'll be easy to spot those little blue bonbons. Soon I'll be feasting on those little blue bonbons. I can hear those little blue bonbons. A grab bag of little blue bonbons. Oh, why am I wasting my breath on this little blue brat? So nice of you to drop in for a visit, you little blue breakfast rolls. Today I'm going to rid the world of those little blue briars. No matter, you little blue buffoons, you little blue bug. I knew my Smurf-seeking nightlight goggles would spot those little blue bugs. I'll stay, you little blue bullseye. There, whenever you see one of these little blue bumblers, just wait till I get my hands on you, you little blue pumpkins. Come back here, you little blue pumpkins. How dare that little blue bunion mock me? My new vacuum Smurf will suck those little blue bunions off their feet. Yeah. Oh, don't waste your time, you little blue busybodies. Well, just leave the little blue busybodies to me. Those little blue busybodies will soon find themselves on the right track. I know what I'm doing, you little blue busybody. Then we'll go out and find those little blue butterballs. And I've got you, you little blue canapé. I've got you now, you little blue creeps. Come back here, you little blue dessert. But not this time, you little blue devil. Once I have that little blue double-crosser in my clutches. Yes, and so we shall, my little blue dumpling. My little blue dumplings. Those little blue dumplings should be easy to spot in all this snow. Quiet, you little blue fool. So glad you dropped in, you little blue fools. Like the bunch of little blue frogs they are. Now, where did those little blue gold diggers go? Then I'll turn those little blue goodies into big gold nuggets. These springs should give me the edge on those little blue hedgehoppers. You don't scare me, you little blue idiot. Get that little blue ink flinger. The little blue menace got away. You've lost your little blue mind. I hate those little blue monsters. You little blue monsters. We found those little blue monsters at last. It won't be long now, Azrael, before I grind those little blue monsters into Smurf dust. Come here, you little blue morsel. That little blue morsel is coming ashore. Soon I'll be able to grab those little blue nasties before they scurry away. Quiet, you little blue ninnies. We can still get the rest of those little blue nuggets. Now, where are those little blue party poopers? This ought to tempt those little blue pests. Nails would really hurt those little blue pests. Here I come, ready or not, you little blue pests. There are bound to be a few of those little blue pests lying around here somewhere. Imagine how those little blue pests will feel when they discover that they're attracted to me. You'll never get away, you little blue flake specials. I have this terrible problem with little blue rodents. And watch those little blue runts giggle themselves gaga. Bring back that little blue shrimp. We'll see about that, you little blue smart mouth. Come back here, you little blue sneak. I've got you now, you little blue tasties. With my new Smurfoscope, I'll find those little blue tasties just in time for dinner. Come back here, you little blue thief. But not as tender as this little blue tidbit. Get away, you little blue time bomb. Come down from there, you little blue tree toad. Don't bug me, you little blue twerp. Guess again, you little blue twerp. Pull harder, you little blue twerp. I'm shrinking, you little blue twit. Go quickly to Papa Smurf, you little blue twit. Yes, it's Gargamel, you little blue vermin. I'll give you a surprise you won't forget, you little blue worm. If I were 10 years younger, I could catch those little blue wretches. It's those little blue wretches. Now, you little blue wretches, come out, wherever you are. Soon all those little blue yummies will be mine. Sit tight, my little bonbons. All those little bonbons have to do is step on one of these Smurf launchers and swoop down upon the little brats and... Come back here, you little crimps. I've got these little hors d'oeuvres right where I want them. Now get out of here, you little imp. Go ahead, you little insect. Quiet, you little monsters. Get back here, you little monsters. Meanwhile, I'm not letting this little nose pincher out of my sight. I got you this time, you little pests. Finders keepers, you little pipsqueak. I'll be a star just long enough to get close to Smurfette and that little pointy-headed nightlight. Finally, the little runt has fallen asleep. Yes, and now that I'm bigger than you little shrimps, I'm going to... This robot is a cinch to nab those little Smurf pests. Does it smell good, my little stew tidbit? Oh, you little tasties. True, so true, my little tasty. You little toad. Oh, forget that little troublemaker. Now get out of my way, you little twit. Save your breath, you little twits. Not so fast, you little twits. Silence, you little weasel. Get lost, you little worm. Where could that little wretch have gone? Oh, I'll teach that little wretch to ditch his dirty duties. You little wretched blue beasts. This'll drive those little wretches right into the arms of my Smurf catcher. Well, I'm going to give this little wreck a new heart.
It's been weeks since I've devised any dastardly new plan to exterminate those loathsome Smurfs.
Not so fast, you loathsome Smurfs! Ooh, you made a big mistake, you wrong-headed reject! I know a loser when I see one. That loser!
Finders keepers, losers weepers.
That's it! Run, you little losers! The first Smurf I'm going to eat is that loudmouth little twit with the glasses.
I'd give anything to get my hands on one lousy little Smurf. That baby Lamox is in for a rude awakening.
No, you lunar lunatic! And where do you think you're going, you lunkhead loser?
When I get my hands on those lying little Smurfs, Azriel. And I nearly lost my life to that madman's anger. My cat is mangy and full of fleas.
You mangy bag of fur! Move out, you mangy cat! Stay away from there, you mangy cat! You mangy cat! I'm protecting you from this mangy feline!
Scat, you mangy furball!
Stop that noise, you mangy furball!
No thanks to you, you mangy furball!
Get off me, you mangy furball! Scram, you mangy mongrel!
Oh, shut up, you mangy rat!
Forget about this mealy mushroom, Adriel. Egads, she's as mean as I am. Oh, you mechanical menace. I'm ready for you this time, you mechanical misfit. I'll get you for this, you meddling little brat. Maybe that meddling morsel is right. Oh, that meddling wench. Stop that menacing mongrel. Pipe down, you mindless mutt.
Azriel, stop your mindless playing while I...
Easily, you mini moron. Farewell, you minor annoyance. Come on, miserable beast.
Why, you miserable beast? Come here, you miserable beast. I don't like taking a bath any more than you do, you miserable beast.
There must be some way to find those miserable blue blemishes. Where are those miserable blue creatures?
Ooh, if only I could capture their miserable blue hides. Just think of those miserable blue Smurfs out there.
At last you're in my clutches, you miserable blue termites. You miserable blue vermin.
What happened to that miserable bar?
You miserable brat. I said up, you miserable broom. You miserable cat, Azriel.
Unhand me, miserable cat. Azriel, you miserable cat. Wait for me, miserable cat.
Away, miserable cat. Those are my potatoes. Why, you miserable cat. Oh, these miserable corns. Why, you miserable coward. That's it. Run, you miserable coward. Run. You miserable coward. Come back, you miserable cowards. Won't be long now, you miserable creatures. Today I will find their miserable, disgusting little village. Oh, you miserable excuse for a wizard. Oh, miserable fate. Faster, you miserable feline, faster.
Stop, you miserable fish.
Look what you've done, you miserable flea bag. Why, you miserable flea bag.
Howl, you miserable flea bag. Howl. all.
It's all your fault, you miserable flea-bitten wretch.
Will teach you to keep your miserable fleas away from my Smurf hound. You're a miserable fur-brained failure.
Where are you, you miserable furball?
And when your precious Papa Smurf comes to rescue your miserable hides. So, the miserable hound likes to bury things in the village, eh?
Is it much farther, you miserable little... Come on, you miserable little beast.
I hate every miserable little blue paw on their rotten little blue bodies.
I've tried and I've tried to drive those miserable little blue wretches from the forest. And it's the perfect spot to finally put an end to those miserable little creatures.
I mean your wish to pay back those miserable little creatures.
So, that's how those miserable little feet take such giant leaps.
Don't you threaten me, you miserable little half-pint.
You're going to pay for this, you miserable little monster. I wonder what could be inside. Perhaps that miserable little Smurf. I must find those miserable little Smurfs, Azrael. I'll find you, you miserable little Smurf. I'll get you, you miserable little Smurf. Those miserable little Smurfs. I could have had a feast instead of one miserable little tidbit.
You miserable little traitor.
You miserable little twits. These new Smurf traps should snare those miserable little vile blue boobs, Azrael. Well, today I will find them and their miserable little village. Come back here, you miserable little wishmongers. And I shall see to it that you'll never speak another word the rest of your miserable lives.
What do you think you're doing, you miserable maggot?
Let me down, you miserable mechanical meddlers. See what you've done, you miserable mongrels.
You'll pay for this, you miserable morsels. Out of my way, you miserable mutton.
Do you know what miserable rotten day tomorrow is, Azrael? Those miserable, rotten, disgusting Smurfs crossed here, Azrael.
One of these days, miserable rotten Smurfs.
I'll get those miserable, rotten Smurfs if it's the last thing I do.
And I caught only one miserable, rotten, wretched Smurf. Stop, you miserable Smurf.
Look, Azrael, a miserable Smurf. And not quite alone there, miserable Smurf. Miserable Smurf. I've waited all day and I haven't caught one miserable Smurf.
Open this door, you miserable Smurf. Stop that, you miserable Smurf. Soon we'll reach that miserable Smurf village.
Ooh, that miserable Smurfette.
I'll get those miserable Smurfs if it's the last thing I ever do.
There is no way those miserable Smurfs can hide from me. Here I come, miserable Smurfs.
Too late, miserable Smurfs.
At this rate, it will take years to petrify all these miserable Smurfs. The sun will set on these miserable Smurfs for the last time.
You'll pay for this, you miserable Smurfs.
Now for the other miserable Smurfs. Then sniff out those miserable Smurfs for me to harm those miserable Smurfs. What did you do with those miserable Smurfs? Those miserable Smurfs. If you help me catch those miserable Smurfs, the ruby is yours. That must be those miserable Smurfs. For a moment, I thought I heard those miserable...
Papa Smurf, it's my turn.
Smurfs! I've got to find something to lure those miserable Smurfs into my trap.
You don't want me to free your miserable Smurfs?
And what's good luck for me is bad luck for those miserable Smurfs. Those miserable Smurfs will be finished.
Come back, you miserable Smurfs!
Oh, you miserable Smurfs! Ooh, how I hate those miserable Smurfs! Miserable Smurfs! Where can I find the village of those miserable Smurfs? Those miserable Smurfs thought they could get away from me, did they? I'll get you for this, you miserable Smurfs! I'll make a giant stink bomb to drive those miserable Smurfs out of their village! Ooh, why couldn't you miserable Smurfs build a bigger entrance? Now we can really corral those miserable Smurfs! Ooh, I hate those miserable Smurfs! Ooh, how I hate those miserable Smurfs! That's the way we'll capture those miserable Smurfs. Just long enough to bring those miserable Smurfs right into my waiting arms.
Your Christmas Eve reprieve is over, you miserable Smurfs!
We'll never ambush those miserable Smurfs if you do blast those miserable Smurfs.
Surprise, you miserable Smurfs!
Those miserable Smurfs will be all washed up. Now I've got you, you miserable Smurf. I've looked everywhere and still no sign of that miserable toad.
One of these miserable trees must know where the Smurfs are. Why, you miserable vile fish!
You called that miserable whiny whimper a laugh? Now we have that miserable witch right where we want her.
Where are you, you miserable wretch?
Scream your little blue brains out, you miserable wretch. Hold still, you miserable wretch. One of these days, you miserable wretched beast.
Where are you, you miserable wretches?
I just love these miserably muddy days. Don't you, Azrael?
This misguided canine may prove very useful indeed.
Scruple, this is all your fault for making that mixed-up spell.
Now, to get that other boot so we can follow those money-grubbing Smurfs. They're monsters, all right.
I don't know what interest the Smurfs have in this monstrosity.
It's a lunar calendar, you moon-faced misfit.
Gotcha, you little morning munchie!
Show me your magic crystal ball. Where are the most disgusting creatures of all?
Show me, oh magic crystal ball, where to find the most miserable creatures of all.
Oh, you won't get away from me, you mouth-watering morsel! Stop that mouth-watering morsel!
Just keep your muddled mind on studying those spells, Scruple.
Egads! It's that munching mongrel!
The mutt with the magic amulet.
Now look what you've done, you myopic moron! Now come on, you nagging nuisance!
After a little bath in this potion, Smurfette, you'll be as nasty as I.
Yes, you know how nasty he can be when he's mad. Then you deliver the nasty little Smurf to Master Gargy-Woggy. I wish you to bring those nasty little Smurfs back at once.
I thought I had removed all these nasty old traps.
Find them and rid the forest of their nasty, rotten, wretched little blue hides once and for all. And I'm nothing like those nasty Smurfs. Now time is running out for those nautical nitwits.
You're such a nincompoop, Azrael. Don't just stand there like a ninny.
I know that, you ninny.
Blast that nipping nuisance. You offer me, you nitwit. Then go out and get some more, you nitwit. Get off of me, you nitwit. Nonsense, you nitwit.
You're a no-good cat, Azrael. Ooh, the nerve of that no-good ninny.
No good Scruple better have returned that moose costume by now. Scruple, you nocturnal nitwit.
Who's been filling your head with that nonsense?
Enough of this nonsense. Oh, enough of this nonsense. I've had enough of this nonsense.
As a matter of fact, yes, you nosy little nag. I thought we'd never get rid of that nosy nuisance. When those nosy Smurfs get a whiff of these Smurf berries, you little nothing. Cats are a nuisance. You hear, Azrael? You're a nuisance, nuisance, nuisance! Azrael, you numbskull!
Azrael, you numbskull! I'll num you, you numbskull!
Maybe this oaf can help me get the Smurfs.
Well, at least I taught that oafish ogre not to cross me again.
Actually, you obnoxious little twerp. Exactly, my obnoxious ne'er-do-well. I came prepared for an obstinate oak. I tell you, Azrael, it's all over for that ogre. I'll take care of the Smurfs and that ogre with one big spell. Make this ogre Smurfy blue. You're too old, too old. You don't want to eat an old bunny like me. The old crone will never know the difference. Listen to me, you old crone. Stop it, you old crone. Let me out of here, you old crone.
I'll have a youthful new body instead of this old flabby one.
We'd better get to sleep so the old fool can sneak in here.
I thought that old fool would never leave.
I'm glad you're gone, you old fool. And when I have it, I'll turn those old hags into stone.
Leave me alone, you old imp.
They're much tastier than an old rabbit like me.
Well, you old Smurf, it looks like it's time to go for the gold.
Let the stalker have that old Smurf. Need a little help, old-timer?
I said I've taken enough of your guff, you old windbag.
So, the old witch wants to meet the great warlock, eh? Ordinary in the extreme. Out of the way, you overfed feline. Don't just stand there, you overgrown acorn. I'm not your dada, you overgrown brat. Not so quick, you overgrown bug.
No, stay back, you overgrown buzzard. You very well, you overgrown clod.
I thought you said you knew where their village was, you overgrown fool.
Why, that overgrown lizard? Why, that overgrown lummox?
I'll toss that overgrown ox out on his ear.
I refuse to let a few overgrown vultures stop us now. Over there, you oversized pinhead! Out of my way, you overstuffed apparition! Keep away, you overstuffed canary! I'm not marrying anyone, much less this overstuffed potato. Not so fast, you paddling pests. Oh, you Smurfs are really becoming a pain in my neck. Why, you pasty-faced ankle biter, what you take lightly now will soon feel like a hammer pounding on your little pea brain. Get it here, you pea brain! Making a circus tent, you pea-brained lummox! It keeps all the peasants away. Quiet, you penniless loafers! It's that pesky little female Smurf. This time those pesky little Smurfs will be crushed so flat. Keep your pesky paws away. That pesky pooch is no match for me.
But I can't make a move with that pesky pooch around.
Maybe I'm finally rid of that pesky runt. Ouch, you pesky Smurfs! We've got to get the jump on those pesky Smurfs. Those pesky Smurfs won't be going anywhere. Those pesky Smurfs have eluded me for the last time, Azrael.
Those pesky Smurfs don't stand a chance against Gargamel the Great Scruple.
Not for long, you pest.
Be quiet, you little pest.
Now I have the ultimate pest remover. Get off my back, you little pest! You phony! It's mine, you phony! That phony baloney is out on his ear. No pigtail pipsqueak is going to give me orders. I finally got you, pint-sized pests. Don't argue with me, you little pipsqueak. Patience, my little pollywugs. Oh, the sacrifices I have made for these poor wretches. Don't make me laugh, you puny little blue runt. Can't you catch those puny little pea brains? I said I'll take your junk, not pay for it, you puny little pest. They're puny paper pals. Come out, you puny pests. Never mind that puny Smurf pest. Is knowing those putrid little Smurfs are prancing around having fun in the sun. Quiet, you quibbling quart-sized quitter. Who's making all that racket? What's that racket? Stop, you rapacious rascal! Come back here, you rats! You see, my repulsive little Smurfs? These are just puppets, you repulsive reptile! Oh, those repulsive Smurfberry bushes.
Oh, this is revolting.
And most of all, I hate their revolting laughter. Why, you revolting little... Look at their revolting little footprints. And revolting little forest pests. First, we must catch more of these revolting little Smurfs. Now I can polish off those revolting little Smurfs once and for all. You revolting old witch. It's a pity those revolting words are the last you'll ever speak. This is ridiculous. Oh, ridiculous. Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh, don't be ridiculous, you little... This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Simply ridiculous. How ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. Take off that ridiculous costume. Oh, really, Esmeralda, what a ridiculous story. What a ridiculously inventive lie. A ridiculously tiny little boat. Surprise, you little river rat. I can swim too. That's right, you road hog. The Smurfs are getting away. After them, you robot reject. It's solid as a rock, just like your head. How could I have believed such rot? Come back here, you rotten baboons. Quiet, you rotten beast. You rotten beast. It was your fault. Come out, you rotten beasts. Any moment now, we'll come upon those rotten berry eaters. Those rotten blue bumblers are practically in my stew pot. If I could only get my hands on their rotten blue hides, I'd... Give me that, you rotten cat. Here, you rotten cat. Oh, I hate that rotten cat. I remember every rotten detail. This rotten, hideous hat is a fake. Then those rotten little beasts will run out of water. So, those rotten little beasts are going on a cruise, are they? There's no escaping me now, you rotten little bird brains. Ooh, I'll get you for this, you rotten little cut-ups. Why, you rotten little freeloader. You rotten little Smurfs. I'll never find the rotten little Smurf village. You are in trouble, you rotten little Smurfs. It may be spring, but those rotten little Smurfs will never see summer. Smurfette should have those rotten little Smurfs at each other's throats by now. So,
my rotten little Smurfs. Those rotten little Smurfs are doomed now. Mama says it's perfume to those rotten little Smurfs.
Or I shall eat your rotten little Smurfs right before your very eyes.
I've tried everything to get those rotten little Smurfs. I can't wait to teach those rotten little Smurfs not to ruin my sleep. It looks like we're going to have to help those rotten little Smurfs again. Oh, I hate those rotten little Smurfs. Those rotten little Smurfs will wish they never heard the name of Gargamel.
Oh, you rotten little Smurfs.
We'll sweep the forest clean of those rotten little Smurfs.
Once those rotten little Smurfs get a whiff of my trance gas,
And now, you rotten little Smurfs,
I'll soon have Smurfette and all the other rotten little Smurfs right where I want them. I will be rid of those rotten little Smurfs forever. Dance, you rotten little Smurfs. Stop, you rotten little snakes. Give me that Smurf, you rotten little snitch, and fetch me some firewood.
that's what you think, you rotten little water rat.
Of all the rotten luck.
Azrael, you rotten miserable cat. Oh, rotten miserable cat.
Azrael, you rotten miserable cat.
He's too skinny.
Oh, those rotten miserable little blue beggars have done it again. You're in my magic mirror, you rotten miserable little Smurf. Where are you, you rotten miserable Smurfs?
That rotten Papa Smurf, he's ruining my bad name. This is a real dead end, you rotten pest. Now smell these rotten rags, rotten shoes.
In the flesh, rotten Smurf.
You won't escape me this time, rotten Smurf. Oh, you rotten Smurf. I'll get you, rotten Smurf. This way, you rotten Smurf. Come back here, you rotten Smurf. Rotten Smurf.
Oh, you rotten Smurf. Oh, it's that rotten Smurf with the glasses. Come back here, you rotten Smurf.
If this is one of those rotten Smurf pranks,
I'll take care of those rotten Smurfs once and for all. The kind of day when those rotten Smurfs have lots of fun.
come back here with that, you rotten Smurfs. Now, where are the rest of those rotten Smurfs? At least I got some of you rotten Smurfs. You rotten Smurfs. Then I can get to work on a new formula to destroy those rotten Smurfs. I'll get you rotten Smurfs for this. I've got you now, you rotten Smurfs. I hate you rotten Smurfs. Hate you, hate you, hate you. A new way to make those rotten Smurfs miserable. And to think those rotten Smurfs will be having a party. Ouch! I'll show those rotten Smurfs.
Those rotten Smurfs have escaped.
I'll never catch those rotten Smurfs! Never, never, never! How I hate those rotten Smurfs! It would be to get my hands on those rotten Smurfs. I'll clean up those rotten Smurfs once and for all. Oh, I'll get those rotten Smurfs for this. It's until you see this, you rotten Smurfs! I told you those rotten Smurfs can't be trusted. When I get my hands on you rotten Smurfs, I'll crush you myself! Ooh, look what those rotten Smurfs did to me.
Those rotten Smurfs go gaga over that baby's goo-goo.
Ooh, it's those rotten Smurfs.
I can thank those rotten Smurfs for that, too. First, those rotten Smurfs tripped me.
Ooh, I hate those rotten Smurfs. Now I'll have those rotten Smurfs just where I want them. Ooh, I hate those rotten Smurfs.
Now, to find those rotten Smurfs.
Oh, I hate those rotten Smurfs. Rat. Those rotten Smurfs always get away. Then those rotten Smurfs will come running to me.
Ooh, those Smurfs, those rotten Smurfs.
Then I'll get rid of those rotten Smurfs.
Ooh, I hate those rotten Smurfs. Almost as much as I hate those rotten Smurfs. Those rotten Smurfs are escaping.
Those rotten Smurfs won't have a chance.
I could give those rotten Smurfs 24 hours of bad luck. Ooh, what a rotten time this is. This time, those rotten to the blue core Smurfs will be mine!
Come back, you rotten toad! Come, Azrael. At last we can find their rotten village.
Move over, Rover, and let Gargy take over!
Hey, give me back my gold, you little runt. Oh, look, you little runt.
Silence, you sword or sorcerer's apprentice!
Soon the treasure will be ours, Azrael, thanks to those scary Smurfs.
I ordered Smurfs, not these scrawny yucks! You selfish beast!
No, stop whimpering, you selfish cat.
Out of my way, you shameless huckster!
Well, just don't stand around, you shiftless sap. I hope you saved some room, shrimp. But now I have a sick freeloading furball as well.
Blech, sickening! sickening, isn't it?
Couldn't resist that sickening smell.
And I'll have my sweet revenge on those sickening Smurfs. Now, all I need is to find some trace of those sickening Smurfs.
And I can predict exactly where those sickening Smurfs will be on the first day of spring. I hate their sickening song.
Could that be the sickening sweet sound of Smurf voices? All this sickening sweetness has given me a brilliant idea. All that sickening sweetness makes me break out in a rash.
I thought Smurfs were always sickeningly cheery.
Those sickeningly happy Smurfs think they're safe from me, do they?
Keep out! Go away! You're sickly!
I have better things to do than play your silly game. I've no time for your silly games. Maybe that silly little Smurf has decided to join us for dessert.
Maybe that'll teach you not to poke your silly little nose into my...
What? It looks like one of those silly mechanical Smurfs.
Destroyed by their own silly, vulgar laughter. If you think I'm going to risk my life to find your silly stone...
Oh, all right, you simpering simpleton. Quiet, you simpering Smurf.
Ah, the sweet sound of a simpering Smurf.
Imagine what I can do to those simpering Smurfs, Azrael. Silence, you simpering Smurfs.
Come on, Scruple. Let's start sautéing these simpering Smurfs.
Those simpering Smurfs drive me buggy. When those sappy Smurfs try to rescue their puny paper pals, and ready to saute those simpering Smurfs on the spot.
I'm going to sink those simpering Smurfs once and for all.
Now! Those simpering sounds can mean only one thing, Azrael.
Did they really expect this simple-minded trick to work?
Suddenly, I smell a 60-pound rat.
That sizzling shrimp short-circuited.
I've got to find an easier way to snatch those slippery Smurfs. Scruple, bring me those slippery Smurfs.
Choo, choo, you slobbering Smurf pet.
That slobbering Smurf puppy must have taken the bait.
That slobbering Smurf puppy will never hear you unless you howl.
Get off of me, you slobbering sow!
Hurry it up, you slow-footed flea bag. Out of my way, slowpoke!
No, those sly little Smurfs, they tricked me! Just wait till I get my hands on that smart Alex Smurf.
Not so fast, you Smurfy twerps. Give me that, you sneaky blue freak. Come back here, you sneaky little Smurf. What have you sneaky Smurfs done?
Those sneaky Smurfs aren't going to dampen my spirits.
Come out here, you sniveling cat.
Let's see what the sniveling little Smurf brought me, Azrael.
Hey! Begone, you sniveling pests. No, never mind that sniveling Smurf.
This will turn me into something those sniveling Smurfs can't resist. The end is near, you sniveling Smurfs.
Everybody knows rainbows are created by Mother Nature just so those sniveling Smurfs can have an excuse for a party. Stand back, you sniveling snail.
We need to get these ingredients for the great book of spells before that Snoopy Scruple returns.
Look, here come those snorkeling Smurfs now. But not safe from me, my soggy little snacks.
Well, then who is this soggy shrimp?
Those soggy Smurfs won't escape me this time.
But neither do those soggy Smurfs.
Once the rain washes those soggy squirts out of their village. Why, you squeamy squirrel. Oh, that squirt with a turban must be some kind of magic genie. If those starving Smurfs want Smurf berries...
You stinking cat.
It's stinking flowers. The bells will be ringing for those stinking little dinglings. That the disease which will destroy those stinking little pests of all the stinking rotten luck.
It marks the beginning of the end for those stinking, rotten, miserable Smurfs. Those stinking, rotten pests have made my life miserable for too long, Azrael.
I'll unleash the medallion's power and annihilate those stinking, rotten Smurfs. All of them. You stinking skunk.
How good to be on the briny surf, away from forest and stinking Smurf.
How good to be on the briny surf, away from forest and stinking Smurf. Aha! So there you are, you stinking Smurf. Those stinking Smurfs can hear me coming for a mile. I must devise a way to get this hate juice into those stinking Smurfs.
We must entice those stinking Smurfs into the trap.
6 stinking Smurfs will be mine. 6 stinking Smurfs.
From now on, nothing but ill fortune for those stinking Smurfs. Well, don't just stare at me, you stuffed bird. If you weren't so stupid.
Very clever for creatures that are basically stupid. Having a birthday on Halloween is stupid. Stupid! How could I be so stupid? Just how stupid do you think I am? This should be proof to you, Azrael, what a stupid animal this is.
Whoa! Whoa! Stop, you stupid beast!
With this stupid bird's help... Oh, stupid bird. Where did you get this gold? Tell me, or I'll wring your stupid blue neck. Then explain this golden shoe, you stupid book.
We're trying to find the Smurf village in that stupid canoe. Azrael, you stupid cat!
You stupid cat.
Come on, you stupid cat. Let's go home.
Quiet, you stupid cat. Azrael, you stupid cat. Where are you? Over there, you stupid cat. Stupid cat. Not one Smurf, and it's all your fault, you stupid cat. Oh, stupid cat. You stupid cat, you caught the only Smurf who could spread the disease. Serves you right, you stupid cat. Stupid cat. No, you stupid cat. Don't just sit there, you stupid cat. What's wrong now, you stupid cat? So starve to death, you stupid cat. Look out, you stupid cat. Ooh, that stupid cat. I can't even go home with that stupid cat there. Up, you stupid cat, you stupid cat. Oh, you stupid cat.
No, not so loud, you stupid cat. Oh, Azrael, you stupid cat.
Azrael, you stupid cat. No, shut up, you stupid cat. I said be happy, you stupid cat. No, you stupid cat. Get back here, you stupid cat. It's all your fault the Smurfs escaped, you stupid cat. Now what's that stupid cat doing? Get off of me, you stupid cat. You stupid excuse for a cat. It's as obvious as the hair on their stupid faces. Me, you stupid fella face. Get off me, you stupid feline. Get out of here, you stupid flea bag. Stupid fly. The stupid fool left me nothing again this year. No, not that way, you stupid fools. No, we're not going home, you stupid fraidy cat. Fetch, you stupid furball. You stupid furball. Don't let them get away, you stupid furball! Starve for all I care, you stupid furball! You stupid furball! You come off, you stupid hat! Take off that stupid hat, and if I can do this to a stupid idiot like you... It was this stupid little bed. Looks like those stupid little Smurfs are going to lead me straight to their village. Oh, blast this stupid map! You must come out, you stupid moon! Stop, you stupid mutt!
Azrael, you stupid nincompoos!
Stupid nugget! You're supposed to be finding gold! Just so the stupid pants! Here, stupid puppy! Don't ask stupid questions, Azrael! Wherever you go, you stupid Smurfs! Stupid Smurfs!
Why, you stupid sniveling Smurf!
You stupid... Be quiet, you stupid twit! Who needs your stupid village? You blast this stupid vine! I wonder what she wants with a stupid, worthless cat. Get out of my face, swamp breath! You swindler! That swindling charlatan! Quiet, you tacky tag-along! Sorry, tidbits haven't arrived yet. Yes, my tasty little blue croutons. Those tasty little blue oyster beds are right around the corner. Come back here, you tasty tidbit. Those tasty tidbits are tumbling right into my hand. It's time to add those tasty troublemakers to my stew. Papa Smurf took pity on my little tattletale teller. I'm not your mama, you tattling tot. Go ahead, you tattling tot. Those tender Smurf nuggets are getting away. Oh, what a terrible day. The little thief left a trail. Don't let the thieving rat take my cheese. Oh, those thieving Smurfs must have taken it. That ticking trespasser almost saved his pasting blue friends. Thanks for the offer, you tiny tidbit. My Smurf-seeking robot will arrive with that tiny tidbit in tow. Of course it's a good idea, you towelhead. It seems our little toy soldier didn't desert us after all. Give me that wand, you traitor. Come back with my entree, you traitorous toadstool. If I had tried to play a note on the treacherous instrument. Come back here, you treacherous taste treat. I'll get you yet, you treacherous toys. That tree-hopping taste treat won't escape me now. What are you two little troublemakers doing? I told you to bring me Misty Root Rot, you troublesome twit. No, Mother Nature is a trusting sort, the old goody-goody. I was just kidding about you being a trouble lord. Careful with those toys, you twit. Oh, you two-faced trespasser. Look, there's the two-timing twerp. Too ugly. You pay for this, you ugly hag. What are you doing up there, you ugly old crone? This should fool that ugly wart-faced hag. Oh, Scruple, your breath is unbearable. I finally figured out what it takes to outsmart those uncivilized little Smurfs. Who can that be at this unearthly hour?
Quiet, you ungrateful brat.
These ungrateful little Smurfs are my property.
I order you to turn this ungrateful upstart into a cockroach. You ungrateful wretch.
Useless!
Now he's just a useless bag of bolts. Bombast will beg us to buy his useless Smurfs.
What utter fools these Smurfs can be!
Because you're a very naughty Smurf. Now, to see what that vicious vulture is up to. The Smurf catcher let those vile blue creatures escape. If I could get my hands on just one of those vile, despicable little creatures, I'd rather be eating tasty Smurfs than waiting for these vile fish to bite. And get rid of those vile glasses.
Why, you vile little out!
I'm getting too old to chase you vile little pests anymore. I'm blowing all you vile widow Smurfs to smithereens.
I am creating a spell to bring those vile little Smurfs right to my doorstep. To catch some vile little Smurfs. But worst of all, spring is when those vile little Smurfs are happiest. And now I'll not only catch those vile little Smurfs, soon my vile little Smurfs and those vile little Smurfs are out there singing, dancing, and laughing.
Quiet, you vile, miserable Smurfette. Aha! Now I've got you, you vile Smurfs. Thank you, vile Smurfs.
Aha! Got you, vile Smurfs. Do those vile Smurfs. Ooh, I hate those vile Smurfs. Hate them, hate them, hate them. This is why, my vile stinking Smurfs.
Soon, vile troll, you will be a harmless toad. No sign of the vile troll.
Well, you walking woodpile, have you destroyed the Smurf village yet?
That waterbound waif is riding some kind of magical contraption.
Why do you wear that beard, Papa Smurf? Weak chin? Get those web-footed wattlers away from me!
Smurfs are weird. Really weird.
Don't just lie there like a welcome mat for fleas, Azrael!
But I need that whining waif to test my formula. Not quite, you whining wimp, but a wickedly rotten woman. And I'll handle her wind-up admirer.
Oh no! It's those wooden weirdos again!
They are the worst, most insufferable, most revolting, most... And although these little creatures are obviously worthless...
Worthless!
I swear it's that worthless Azrael.
Why can't you help, you worthless cat? You worthless cat! Do you hear that? You worthless cat! Look at you! What a worthless creature!
Drat you, I said change, you worthless fungus! Hurry, you worthless furball!
What is it, you worthless fuzzwad? Whimper all you want, you worthless hairball! Worthless little brats! What have you been up to, you worthless little worm?
I'll let you starve, you worthless mutt, and I'll use these worthless paper pests for kindling.
A worthless pet! Worthless! I don't know why I bother even feeding you, you worthless stupid cat! You worthless stupid feline! Use your worthless toothpick, it doesn't work anyway!
Never, you worthless whiner! I'm not signing this worthless will! Why, they're a pack of wretched blue yum-yums!
Hold still, you wretched cat! Before long, one of those wretched do-gooders found my Smurfette. You wretched dog! You, this wretched heat! Wait till I get my hands on you, you wretched little beasts!
We're just wretched little beasts.
When we find the wretched little creatures of what I intend to do to those wretched little pests. Got you, you wretched little Smurf.
Those wretched little Smurfs are going to stick like flies to flypaper. You wretched little Smurfs.
You wretched, miserable Smurfs won't escape me this time. Come back here, you wretched rail riders. Reduced to eating these wretched roots. You wretched, rotten, miserable cat. That, doofus, is a wretched Smurf.
Oh, this is all the fault of that wretched Smurf.
Every year that wretched Smurfberry pollen makes me miserable.
I knew I was right to hate those wretched Smurfs.
Imagine what will happen to those wretched Smurfs. Will I ever catch those wretched Smurfs?
From the day that I met them, those wretched Smurfs have made my life a complete failure. Come back here, you wretched Smurfs.
Those wretched Smurfs are doomed. Those wretched Smurfs won't get away next time.
And that's just what I'm going to do with those wretched Smurfs.
Do that wretched spirit and send that bewitched Smurf walking right out of that wretched village.
My wretched, disgusting little Smurfs. Is it those wretched Smurfs?
Oh,
How I hate those you-know-whats. Stop that. You're ruining my fun.
Overstuffed, I'll show you, you insulting imp.
Yow! No, forgive me. Godfather, forgive me. Yow! Yow!